Welcome. Today, we're diving into pharmacovigilance, the science of drug safety, and its vital role in the pharmaceutical industry. I'm Dr. S.K. Singh, and together we'll explore how monitoring medicines helps protect patients and ensures treatments are both effective and safe. Let's get started. Let's start by understanding what pharmacovigilance really means. According to the World Health Organization, it's the science and activities focused on detecting, assessing, and preventing adverse effects or any problems related to medicines. Our main goals are clear: to keep patients safe, spot any adverse drug reactions, monitor the balance between benefits and risks, meet regulatory requirements, and ultimately improve public health. Since clinical trials only cover a small group, ongoing monitoring after a drug hits, the market is crucial to catch rare or long-term effects. Let's take a look at global pharmacovigilance regulations, the backbone of drug safety worldwide. We follow international guidelines set by the International Council for Harmonization, covering everything from clinical safety data management to electronic case reports, benefit-risk evaluations, and post-approval safety monitoring. On the regulatory side, key authorities like the FDA, EMA, and others play vital roles. All of this safety monitoring is coordinated globally through the Uppsala Monitoring Center, ensuring a unified approach to protecting patients everywhere. Let's take a closer look at the core functions of pharmacovigilance in the industry. It all starts with gathering safety data from healthcare professionals, patients, clinical trials, literature, regulatory agencies, and even market complaints. This information flows through a structured process: case intake, case processing, then medical review. After that, it moves to regulatory reporting, followed by signal detection. Finally, we focus on risk management and periodic safety reporting. Each step is essential to keeping medicines safe and effective. Let's talk about adverse event management, a crucial part of keeping patients safe. An adverse event is any unwanted medical issue that happens during treatment. When that event is linked to a drug and causes harm, we call it an adverse drug reaction. To report these properly, we need key details: a patient we can identify, a reporter, the suspect product, and the event itself. Some events are more serious, like death, life-threatening situations, hospital stays, disability, or birth defects. These require extra attention and careful processing. Let's break down how we handle case reporting and timelines. Serious unexpected adverse drug reactions need to be reported within 15 calendar days. That's a hard deadline. Follow-up information comes in as it's available, while non-serious cases follow timelines that vary by region. We receive reports from multiple sources: email, call centers, literature, and healthcare providers. Then we collect detailed data: patient demographics, medical history, medications, and event specifics. All of this feeds into meeting regulatory submission deadlines, ensuring safety and compliance. Now, let's look at how we calculate the adverse event reporting rate. This example breaks down the process, showing us how to measure the frequency of reported events within a given time frame or population. Understanding this rate helps us monitor safety and respond quickly when issues arise. It's a crucial step in ensuring that we keep our standards high and our responses timely. When we talk about signal sources, we're looking at where potential safety concerns come from. These include spontaneous reports from healthcare providers, thorough literature reviews, clinical studies, and large safety databases. Signal detection is all about spotting new information that hints at a possible link between a drug and an adverse event. Once a signal is detected, it goes through a careful management process, starting with detection, then validation, prioritization, assessment, and finally, any necessary regulatory action. This process keeps patient safety front and center. When the reporting odds ratio, or ROR, is greater than 1, it can suggest that a particular drug might be linked to a specific event more often than expected. This doesn't prove anything on its own, but it flags the need for a closer look. Here, we see a comparison between drug X and other drugs, showing how many reports include the event versus those that don't. This kind of signal detection helps us spot potential safety concerns early, guiding further investigation. When we look at benefit-risk assessment, it's all about balance. The benefits have to clearly outweigh the risks, and in this case, they do. Out of 1 million patients treated, 850,000 saw therapeutic success. Serious adverse reactions were rare, only 120 cases. We keep evaluating safety continuously, weighing therapeutic efficacy and improved outcomes against known risks and potential interactions. This ongoing process helps ensure the product remains safe and effective for patients over time. Let's talk about the Risk Management Plan, or RMP, which is all about managing regulatory risks. It's made up of several key parts. First, the safety specification. This outlines known and potential risks. Then, the Pharmacovigilance Plan, which covers routine and extra monitoring activities. Finally, risk minimization measures, like updating labels, running educational programs, and controlling distribution. This plan isn't optional, it's mandatory in the European Union and becoming a global standard. It's how we stay ahead of safety concerns and meet regulatory expectations. Now, let's turn to periodic safety reporting. This is how we keep a steady pulse on the safety of a product over time. Instead of waiting for a problem to arise, we gather and review safety data regularly. It's a proactive approach, spotting trends, identifying risks early, and making sure any concerns get addressed promptly. This ongoing vigilance helps protect users and builds trust in the product's safety profile. Let's take a closer look at pharmacovigilance audits and inspections, a vital part of keeping drug safety on track. We focus on several key areas. First, the quality system, making sure SOPs are followed and training is up to date. Then, case processing, timely reporting, and thorough medical review. Data integrity is crucial too, with audit trails and database controls in place. Vendor oversight covers managing CROs and safety agreements. Common issues: late submissions, incomplete documentation, and weak signal management. These are the challenges we work hard to overcome. Here, we're looking at the key performance indicators that keep pharmacovigilance on track. These metrics help us measure how well we're meeting critical standards, like processing cases with over 95% compliance, hitting 100% on timely reporting and literature screening, and closing audit corrective actions within 30 days. Signal assessments follow standard operating procedures to ensure consistency. Together, these KPIs give us a clear picture of performance and help us stay accountable every step of the way. Let's wrap up with some key takeaways. Pharmacovigilance isn't just a box to check, it's vital throughout a drug's entire life cycle. We follow strict guidelines, like ICH-E2 and national rules, to stay compliant worldwide. Managing adverse events, spotting safety signals, and handling risks, these are all crucial to keep products safe. We rely on data, using tools like reporting rates and odds ratios to make informed decisions. Regular safety reports and benefit-risk reviews keep the monitoring ongoing. In the end, a strong pharmacovigilance system protects patients, meets regulations, and builds trust in medicines. Thanks for joining me today. If you want to dive deeper or have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm here to help. And once again, thank you for your time and attention. It's truly appreciated.